All right. So here are my blue lines. Um, this is, it's called BB levels here. How do I get to this? There we go. Off on there, yesterday's high is an area. See that? Yesterday's high right here. Looking right here, guys. So we had shorts once this line stopped. All right. What you want to see is, so we went here, down off of this pre-market high. See pre-market high? Pre-market high. Right off of pre-market high. Went over the blue line. So we went over this. This is the first level you're seeing. Okay. Boom. You want to get in here. This is where you want to get in. Somewhere around there. Okay. That didn't happen. Okay. It lost right away. So we went under pre-market high, under this blue line, and then this opens. You have one touch point, and you kind of make that. Okay. You really want three to have a solid trend line, but we didn't get three. We got one, two. This kind of became if you were to stretch this out, check this out. Let's move this. If you were to go to there we go. See how it's like a rising wedge? Let's go to the 3 minute. It's going to look a lot better on the 3 minute. See that? So you have rising wedge action. What you want to see on a flag is the opposite. You want to see falling action, and I'll show you that a little bit later. So we lost this blue line, puts right away. Okay, pre-market high right there, pre-market high, boom, all the way down. This is your first target. First target is opening print. Okay, now we just sliced right through it. Yes, it kind of went up here, paused up, came down. This candle started out green, went down. All right. This is our second target. This blue line went down to the 200 EMA. We're already all the way out. And then I have this level here, this 456, whatever. And I'm going to make this blue. I'm going to graduate it to a blue line. All right. Because of what happened today with it. Look at all these touches. So we came down to it, pop, boom, up, went to the other blue line. Lost it. Okay. This support lost became resistance. This is called a SR flip, support resistance flip. This right here, two touches. Remember I said look for the third? Lost it right away. We came down to the blue. 1, 2, didn't really get there. This is a small falling wedge. Okay. You do not want to short a falling wedge into a blue line. All right. Here's another one. See how it's like a wedge? I guess like that. It's more of a flat if you do that, but I'm just trying to show you guys. Price is fading into the blue line. Okay. You could do this, I guess. Nah, I wouldn't do that. Okay, so then we have this. You could just draw another trend line from here. Oh, we have a touch. Let's see if that works. Okay, it would have broke right there. You have a second line. Okay, so now you're looking at this. This doesn't mean get into puts right away. This just means watch for structure because you can go like that up. All right, so what I mean is if this is like that, this can go like this. Okay, we went boom, 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 boom. We lost it. See how it went back up? You can ride the bottom of a trend line. Looks like a diamondback pattern of a snake. You can make a new line and ride the bottom of a trend line. So just because it breaks a trend line doesn't mean just get into puts, okay? But there's a lot of really nice price action today. That's why I decided to make this video, and the market is still going. So clearly this broke and it retested right here and then it never got over yesterday's high. So you're still thinking short here, right? And it's yesterday's high is lining up with the 200 EMA and this blue line. So you have three lines of confluence here. Okay, we come down, back up. There's nothing happening here, okay? Because even when it goes like this, you never got like kind of a move here where it's like a higher low that you can launch off of. We're just back and forth. There's nothing here. I actually took calls here for like 22% in this action here because I thought we would, on the 5-minute chart, that was a 200 EMA on the 5-minute chart. See that? And then we were out in yesterday's high. Okay. Why was that the target? Yes, it's yesterday's high, but look, I added calls here on the blue line because I thought this would happen. I thought this would happen and then we would pop up there. That's not what happened. My final buy-in was on the 200. Okay. And then we popped up here. I was out. It's like 22, 24%. Now, why was that my target? Because we bounced here. So now we have a area of interest. AOI, area of interest. Yeah, we lost it here, but I'm still watching it, right? Look, we held it, lost it. Boom, boom. If we would have got in there, I would have just rolled. And we've held that all day, like held under it. So you're still bearish here. Okay? That just broke. Remember what I said? You can go along that trend line. So it's not like you just jump into puts. Now, do we hold pre-market low? Okay, we just rejected right here. Check this out. Just rejected right there, and that's not going to be a blue line. It's going to be an orange dotted line, dash line. So the only way I'm going long is if we go like this. Okay, it already rejected. We have to get up here and do this. That's the only way I'm going long, is if this rejection point is then held on an SR flip. Okay, none of that is happening, so there's no way that I am long here. Okay, so let's take this away so we aren't biased on this price action. A little bit of a bear flag starting here. Something like this. All right, so this looks really bearish to the downside. All right, so I'm going to take off all these, but that is my analysis for SPY, and I'm going to do one more thing here. I'm going to make this a blue line. Not forgetting to do that. Not forgetting to do that. Blue line. Okay, so let's just count the number of times our lines helped us today. Right here, right? I said from the get-go, there was no back test on the blue line. We rejected it. Once we got it, you should not be going calls until it's held, right? Even I wouldn't even do puts here because look, okay, we rejected. Are we going to reject the second time? Okay, we made a higher high pop before the drop. This is called a liquidity sweep when you go higher before you go lower. So this whole thing is number one. I'm not even going to count that. Number two, number three, went through four here, right? You could have entered puts there to the next one. That's 5, 6. If you got calls here, okay, why would I get calls here? Because see this candle body? There's a candle body here at 825 and at 830. These candle bodies were engulfed with this one candle. That is reversal. Okay, the volume really wasn't there too much. Like I would expect it higher. Like look at this volume over here. But this candle body just went way higher than these two. See how it engulfed that? And then your target would be the 200 EMA for sure. But yeah, 6, right? Helped again. You're sitting on the blue line. There's been no retest, like I said. We scalped SPY there between here and here. This little like between a rock and a hard place. And then if you got in on this blue line, I guess, right? This is just barcoding. This would be really tough to get in. But if you get in, we lose the 200. Okay, it would be like this. Okay, this is what was lost. And if you really want to extend this, maybe you can go like that. Okay? So this big bear flag, and now we have another bear flag. There's 1, 2, 3 bear flags there. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing on SPY today. And some nice plays. There's been a lot less movement on SPY. Look at how many blue lines we're hitting. 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to count this one because I just added it. But if you count the one I just added, that's 4. And we've had some days of SPY only touching 1 or 2 blue lines. So once you get the third blue line, look, 1, 2, 3. Remember I just added this one like right now? That's when you know there's like enough to trade, okay? And I am not holding puts below that third line. Like if you get in here and maybe held this, it's like that's my stop loss, okay? Got in there. Boom. Yes, it went above, but did it do this? No, it did not. Okay. Get in on the blue line. Maybe you hold through that one. Maybe you scale. And then look at that. This SR flip, this support became resistance. It lost it. So very, very clean move to the downside here. And if I had a gun to my head, I would say to get in SPY puts right now because we're under this. But what do I want to happen? Same exact thing that happened. I just drew that wrong. Same thing that happened here. You hold it, lose it. Hold it, lose it. See how it's losing it? SPY puts right there. Okay, there's 4 minutes and 30 seconds in this candle. Way too much time for me to get in. It's making new lows here. I'm watching this here. Like we could double bottom here. Okay, and let's see if I can make any sort of pattern. This, maybe that. If I went from the other low, yeah, I can't find anything there. So this is still too early in the candle for me to get in. Even if it flushes to here, like I still don't like to be in a candle that's that early. 4 minutes left on the candle. Let's go to the 3 minute, see if we get any insight. See, look, we're getting under there. It's obviously very weak. We would have to go here and then a green candle gets rejected. So it's, like I said, obviously very bearish. Look at that. Boom. I would be in right now. Puts. My target would be this right here. 45409. 45409 would be my target right now. Inputs. Let me just leave this up and see if we get it. I'll give it a couple minutes. Already starting to wick. Look at this trend line from yesterday. Did that matter today? It's kind of where SPY lost it, but I wouldn't say it really mattered. All right, you want to take out closing print from yesterday? Right here is what it lost. This would be my stop loss if I were in. 455 basically. All right. We should get at least this 45434. Look, that's the last time we were here. That's where we caught support. And below that, we wicked right on that spot. So I'm going to make this a blue line as well. It's just obviously a very important level. So let's see if we get 45409. A minute and a half left. To me, still safer to get in later in the candle. Yeah, right here at 430 or 420, whatever it was, you're already up nicely. Okay, 1 minute left in the candle, hitting new lows. Let's see if we can get the 45409. We are getting under the closing print from yesterday. So here's the closing print from yesterday. We're getting under right now. So yeah, we'll see where this ends up. You'd have to wait. Let's go to the 3 minute. I usually don't make videos this long. So the 3 minutes starting to wick a little bit, just making a little doji. We could zoom in even more to the 1 minute, trying to kind of bounce there. You don't want to shake yourself out of the trade. Still wicking. Probably red on the play if you added when I said I would add, because you're wicking up towards the end of that candle. Okay, new candle. Obviously, all weakness. Let's keep in mind just this pattern for the daily. See, this is kind of ruining it. This is what I wanted, like a megaphone thing. While I'm sitting here trying to justify any sort of pattern, maybe there isn't one. So yeah, you're probably green. That's about where we entered, right? Let's call it 454.8. Let's call it 454.8. Do. 4 minutes left. There's 40 minutes left in the market to trade. We'll see what happens here. I thought it would be fun to review during live market hours. Four five four seven five. Let's see if we get that 45409. Not flushing yet. 45482. I said let's watch 80. I would be adding puts to here, that level, 455. Like if we popped, I would add more for the rollover. Just like it rolled over here. I think it's gonna like do this. If it does, that's the most I think it would do. And I'm getting that from right here. So I don't want it to do that. I think it could just flush, but I'm just saying. There's a lot of time left, so 454.8, the exact spot that I said. All right. Man, I'm just watching paint dry now. Give us the flush. Give us Hopefully everybody had a good day. Tesla faded all day. ROKU is strong. Come on. I just want it to go boom so I can be like, I told you so. Just checking out the Discord. Hitting new lows here. Maybe. Probably right to the low a day. Yeah, new low here. So I'll delete that because it looks like that's not going to happen. So up about 20 cents. Almost 24 cents. Can we get 454.09? And then below that you have, yeah, let me just zoom in so it looks a lot better. Come on. Can we get to yesterday's low? Main chat, Dodge talking about the rollover. Yeah, Apple bleeding all day. The contracts I'm looking at are up 30 to now 28.79%, 34.85. Put them into my watch list in case we get this move down. 30.3. Once again, I added to them at 45480. There we go. Contracts are really moving now. 60%. Holy crap. 66%. I have SPX4 550 put 75%. Just on the watch list, I did not do the trade. 84%. 0 days. Wow, I should have done this trade. 77. Give me 45409, baby. I can just see if it hits. SPX must be moving more because I got SPX contracts and they're really flying. Yeah, SPX is moving more than SPY. They're 83% now. Get that rollover. Oops. 96% on these XPX. 4550. 4550. So right there, they're in the money if I would have taken them. Just watching the chart here. 1.65 to 300, 315. 1.65 to 315. Wow. So yeah, nice little rollover. I still think we kind of get a swing low. I wish I could do zigzag. Anyway, I think we're going to get something like this. I don't see stuff just go straight down like that. But anyway, good little video to show what I've seen, what I've saw today on SPY. Lots of opportunity. As I mentioned, Tesla was just downhill. Never got out of making these lower highs. Not one higher high or higher low. Not one. So the trend never changed on Tesla all day long. And then Roku, I said probably going to be sideways today. I was celebrating this move here earlier because of this, like megaphone pattern. We popped up, took profits on some weekly calls that we added at 7:55. It's like right there. So this had to be here because I know that it was before 8 o'clock. And then at 8:09, people were like calling me a genius. And then, yeah, I said it's probably going to be sideways. It lost it right away. Never got over pre-market high. And this will probably go tomorrow. So, but yeah, sideways day for Roku. I still have the swing. I'm up 75% on this watch list. Contract 68. Yeah, still fading. Oops, just dropped my phone. Anyway, I'll end it there, and just wanted to show you guys what we were seeing today on SPY. Love you, bye.